Hey guys, what's going on? Big news in boxing. A possible fight in the making is Timothy Bradley versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. That would be a super fight. I would be willing to pay pay-per-view money for that one. The only problem is the two are negotiating for the catchweight. Bradley's a much bigger guy than Gamboa. So WBO welterweight champion Timothy Bradley, 29-0. With 12 knockouts, and super featherweight Yuriorkis Gamboa, 22-0 with 16 knockouts, are still trying to negotiate the weight for their proposed March 16th fight. Gamboa is 31, and he is moving up in weight divisions. He's moving up 3 weight divisions to take the fight with Bradley. According to the LA Times, Gamboa's team is shooting for a catch weight of 143 pounds, whereas Bradley is willing to fight Gamboa at a catch weight of 145 pounds. You can see Gamboa's side. You can see Gamboa's side for wanting to fight Bradley in the middle between 141 and 147. It's a lot harder on Gamboa because he's moving up in weight from the 130-pound division to take this fight. Bradley would be asking Gamboa to fight 15 pounds above his weight. It may not sound like a lot, but it's pretty significant, especially when you factor in that Bradley rehydrates to over 150 pounds. Whereas if you look at Gamboa, when he rehydrates, it's probably going to be around the 140 pound limit for him. There's a good possibility that Gamboa will be fine, even if he's outweighed by Bradley, because it's not as if Bradley has real power. Even at 147 pounds, he's not a puncher, and that extra weight that he puts on might slow him down a little bit. So that might play into Gamboa's style. Gamboa is a much faster fighter than Bradley, I believe anyway. So it's going to be interesting. I know the weight is going to be a lot for Gamboa to overcome, but when you factor in Gamboa's speed and you factor in the point I made earlier about Bradley not having any power, it's really going to be an interesting fight. You know what they say, styles make fights, and you got two styles here that match up pretty good. The only thing is that weight. So it's a fight that I would be willing to see. I hope it does happen. You know, I think it's a fight that a lot of boxing fans would like to see and would generate some interest. And I think it could be a good headline for a HBO Boxing After Dark. Or even if they put it on pay-per-view, I'm willing to pay the money to see this fight. I think it's going to be a good one. You got two guys in their prime. Gamboa is solid. He's 31, like I said before. And you have Bradley, who's coming off a huge win against Manny Pacquiao. So this is the time when you want to see these guys fight. They're in their prime. They're going to put in a solid effort. And it's something the fans want to see. So I hope this takes place. Keep following my videos, and hopefully this thing can get going.